Hello everyone, thanks for checking out my video. Today's video I'm going to be talking about acquisitions. Specifically, my acquisitions in 1/6 and 1/12 scale for the month of March 2022. I think like a lot of you, I'm not made of money. I can't go out buying everything I want. However, there are things that I do see that I do want that fit into my collection that I try my best to go out and get and add to whatever it is I'm trying to do on any particular shelf. So the figures that I'm going to show you today are figures that are both 1/12 scale and 1/6 scale. They come from different companies. Some of them might be more known to most of you, but there might be a few things that some of you or most of you have never seen or didn't know were being made. Some things are a little bit different, but again, it's based on your collection. So my collection spans various things. I have Kaiju, Godzilla things. I have 1/12 scale, whether it's Figuarts or Hasbro or MAFEX. I have 1/6 scale, which covers various IPs. But again, it's based on what you collect. So the things that I'm going to show today are things that I bought that fit into various lines that I have, as well as dioramas that I am putting together that I want to create a specific scene or a specific kind of vibe. So let's take a look at what I got and let me know what you think. So the first figure that I'm going to talk about today is the MAFEX 1/12 scale Dark Knight Returns Armored Batman. The figure's great for what it is. Specifically, for me anyway, a very bare bones kind of just Batman in his armor. The articulation is what you would expect if he were wearing actual armor. You don't get a lot of range on the elbows or the knees. You do have a little bit of some toe articulation. The figure comes with a few heads. One is unmasked to show old Bruce Wayne. The cape is really cool. It kind of opens up, as you can see. You can move it around. There is a wire inside. Actually, there's a few wires. So the figure is great. Comes with various posable hands, some effects, but it fits into my collection of whether it's Hush or Dark Knight Returns, but basically the MAFEX line. I've sort of moved away from the Figuarts line of figures recently, whether it's Star Wars or Marvel. This month, Figuarts released their latest Mandalorian with the head sculpt, as well as the book of not the book of Boba Fett, but Boba Fett from the Mandalorian, which is basically the book of Boba Fett. I haven't found their figures to be great recently in terms of sculpting and paint apps and pricing, to be honest. So I don't know what's going on with Figuarts. Most of the 1/12 stuff I buy here in Japan tends to be MAFEX now. So until I see Figuarts changing course and maybe putting a little bit more emphasis on quality, whether it's paint apps, or head sculpts, I think I'm going to stick with MAFEX from here on in. But anyway, this is a great figure. I believe it's still available retail. All the figures that I'm talking about today are or should be still available retail in most places. One of them's not, and we'll talk about that later. But a great figure. So, Armored Batman. So the next figure is Storm Shadow. This is from the G.I. Joe line from Threezero. Threezero has recently started doing G.I. Joe amongst their other IPs. The figures themselves are great. As you can see, it's a seamless arm. It's great. Good articulation. Really good accessories. You're really not lacking for anything. This one comes with a hood that's wired. You can adjust it. Has some nunchucks. He comes with a bow, arrows, and there's a quiver here. So it's a great figure. I mean, for the cost of this particular figure, what you're getting and what you can do with it in terms of articulation is great. I mean, it's a really nice figure that gets really nice articulation. I have the Snake Eyes. I have both Snake Eyes, the normal version and the red Dead Game Snake Eyes. I got this one here in Japan. I was waiting it out. This figure came out a while ago, but I was waiting it out, hoping that the price would go down. And the particular retailer that I got it from, sure enough, the price went down to about 50% off. So perseverance, that's the name of the game. You have to persevere. You have to wait things out. Not everything can be waited out. I know that, but some things can. And whenever possible, try to save some money. So this is a great figure for what it is, for the price. You can't go wrong. It's a really, really nice figure. I collect these. I collect the Hasbro Classified series, and I'm waiting on the Super 7 Ultimates to start releasing. Those look really great as well. So again, I'm an 80s kid. G.I. Joe, Transformers, Star Wars. That's all good for me. So Storm Shadow. Now, next is a little bit of something that's, as I said, different. This is my Joker cat. So the company is JXK, and they make resin figures of dogs and cats and other animals. And this one, I think the official name is a short-haired British cat. This came out, at least here in Japan, from the sellers that are selling it. It came out this month. So I got the Joker and I got the Batman. So I have a pretty good or pretty sizable Batman collection. Joker, I go for Jokers that I think are interesting looking. I'm not a fan of the Suicide Squad, Justice League version, so I don't really have any kind of representation of that. The Mars Toys Joker actually just shipped. I'm waiting for that. That should be on my next month's video. But this is a great little figure. I mean, it is what it is. You get some whiskers. It's really cool. It comes with this kind of bag or whatever you want to call it to cover his face. If you can adjust it just right, it looks pretty cool. This one, unfortunately, I can't. There we go. Can't get it too great, but these are cool. I mean, they're background things that I would put inside a display of Batman and other things. So again, it's not something that everybody goes for. For me, I like these little animals. They kind of add things to the background of different scenes that I'm trying to create or different dioramas. So if you're into that kind of thing, JXK, they make these really cool little figures. These ones are standing. Most of them are not. Most of them are kind of regular animal poses, but yeah. So I believe these are available on Big Bad Toy Store. So if you're looking for one of them, just take a look. And I don't think they're priced too high. I think they're probably around $40 each, maybe. So check it out. It's pretty cool. I like them. So my next figure is Pennywise. This is really, it's up there with, or should be considered for figure of the year already. It's a great figure. I know in the States it's sold out already. You can still find it for retail or under retail here in Japan. I guess the Japanese market is not too keen on this particular character, or maybe the horror genre in particular. But it's great. The fabric is really well done. The base is great. You have the additional head sculpt that can fit in the sewer. You have the water from the rainstorm. You have some blood, which you could use here. The head sculpt is great. The painting is great. It's, like I said, it's a great figure. If you can find it at retail, maybe a little bit above retail at this point, grab it. You won't be disappointed. It's really, really nice figure, and it just kind of pops. So comes with a skateboard, comes with other hands. As I said, the other head sculpt has a jack-in-the-box, severed arm, a balloon. I haven't put the balloon on just because of spacing, because I have it on the display base. But it's great. So if you can find it, get it. Highly recommended. Really, really nice figure. Next is another kind of animal themed figure. This is something that I'm kind of putting together. I'm putting together a sort of casino gambling diorama, and I've decided to use animal head sculpts for the various 1/6 figures that will be populating it. This head sculpt is by MAFEX. It rotates. It comes in a few pieces. So there's the neck adjuster. It's magnetized, so you just put it on. You can move it around. This is the bald eagle. Comes with a set of hands, one set. The clothes are VORTOYS. I guess that's how you say it or you pronounce it. Comes with the suit. It's a 3-piece suit with shoes, and the body is the cool model body. It's a great figure. I mean, I have a bunch of them. There's a tiger, there's pandas, there's dogs, there's cats, different kinds of dogs, different kinds of cats, crocodiles. There's so many different ones. They just announced a couple of kind of a set. There's 2 lions. So I'm really looking forward to getting those as well. So again, it's all about your collection, what you're trying to do. Don't just get random things unless you have a kind of a plan or an outline. Again, I'm trying to do something specific to a gambling diorama, and I wanted to have various animals sitting at a poker table, or kind of watching the games going on. So this figure, it's really nice. It's really cool. It's not really gonna do much other than just kind of pose or sit there at the table, but it's cool. So if you're into this kind of thing, if you're into animals and you maybe just wanted something different to kind of stand out in your collection, you can kit bash it. You can get the head, the hands, you get a body, and then you get the clothing, and you have yourself a pretty nice little figure. So really cool. I recommend. Okay, and the 6th figure for the month of March is Thundercracker, but this is the Eagle Thundercracker KO. It's a knockoff of the Takaratomi Masterpiece. I believe it's MP52. Could be wrong, but it's great. It's really nice. It's a total knockoff of that figure. So you get the insignia, the Decepticon insignia on the wing. The color blue is really good. It pops. It's very vibrant. I wasn't about to pay the Takara Tomy prices for what they're looking for from their Seeker molds. So I decided to go through Show Z. If you're looking for this particular figure, I went through Show Z and I got this this month. So you get, like I said, there's good range on the elbow. There's good range on the knee. It's a really solid figure. I mean, it's really put together well. I don't transform my Transformers much. I might do it once or twice. I haven't transformed this one. I do have the Starscream one. Just of note, again, this is Eagle. There's two knockoffs that are available. One is Eagle, and it comes in a kind of very generic box. The Starscream came with all the accessories that the Takara Tomy one came with. This one did not. It didn't come with the Transform Megatron gun, and it didn't include, I believe, 3 of the face sculpts. So Takara Tomy came with 6. This one only came with 3. There were 3 that were not included for some reason, even though it's advertised that it comes with everything. There is another knockoff company. I don't know if it has a name, just generic fourth party KO. They do an exact reproduction of the Takara Tomy, including the box. So they reproduce the Takara Tomy box, and you get everything with their figure. I didn't get that for Thundercracker. I will get it for Skywarp, which should come next month. So this is pretty good. I'm kind of torn between this and the Deformation Space one. I already have the Deformation Space one. Really nice, really cool. A little bit bigger than this. And better, I would say, better butterfly joints on the arm. But it also, the Deformation Space doesn't come with the insignia, which kind of stinks. But anyway, really great. If you're into Transformers and you don't want to pay the Takara Tomy fees, I'm not advocating for KOs, but if you can't afford the official and you desperately need one, this is a really, really solid figure. So, Eagle. So last, I did 1/6 figures, 1/12 figures, 6 figures a month. This is the plus, 6 figure plus. This is a 1/6 dumpster. It comes with various kind of decal stickers with graffiti. This is, I believe, Zbobtoys. It's really nice. It's kind of a tin. Opens up, and it's really cool. It comes with trash bags, sort of 1/6 scale trash bags. You can fill them up, tie them up, whether you want to put in paper or styrofoam or something else, and you can fill it up. So this one is the gray version. There's a green version as well, which I'm probably going to pick up. Have them side by side, again, for a particular diorama that I'm looking to kind of make. If you want to do any kind of street scene outside with your figures, whether it's Spider-Man or, you know, if you collect Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or whatever, having something like this just kind of off on the side, it's really cool. I mean, it gives it a real world vibe that's kind of nice. So not everybody is crafty enough to make one on your own. This is really nice piece. Wasn't really that much money either. So, you know, not everything has to be a figure, right? Everything can kind of come together and create a piece that you think really pops, or a scene that you really want to replicate that is cool. So you can put vehicles in there, you can put, you know, bricked buildings in there, facade, or you can put something like this in, which is really cool. So really nice. I recommend it. Dumb stuff. So again, thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you could like the video, and if you haven't, if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I want to do this probably every month, just kind of highlight 6 figures that I've got, that I've acquired, and talk about them, why I like them. Maybe if you have a question, you can write it in the comments section. If you have a question of what is the thing, how did I put it together, if it's a kit bash, what pieces did I use, what's the name of something, if you couldn't catch when I said. But again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and hope to see you next time.